What's going on, everybody? Yup, you guessed it. It is that time of the week again. It is time for the weekly fragrance review and discussion. And this is just a little thing I do on my channel where I talk about the fragrances that I wore during the week, just to give you a little bit of a idea of what your boy was rocking. Now, before I get into it, do me a favor, please. Like, share, and sub. I promise you it's 100% free. The only thing it'll do is cost you just a little bit of your time. You ready? Let's rock. Let's rock. All right, it's boning biggie. Sunday, which was the 21st. I went with an easy to wear fragrance. It's a little warm. I haven't worn this fragrance in a while. Wanted to get it out, spray it on, and I did just that. It's from the house of Playboy, and it is Playboy Super Playboy. Now, this joint has a little bit of a pineapple, well, not a little bit, has a nice pineapple-y vibe to it. No, it smells nothing like a vintage. It's a very synthetic fragrance, but it's a compliment getter, and it smells good. People like it. At least they like the way it smells on my skin. It's from the house of Playboy, Playboy Super Playboy. Pineapple at the top. Pineapple runs all the way through the fragrance. It's just a nice, sweet fragrance. I like to wear it in the heat. I'll never forget wearing this one time. This is back when I was married. I was putting gas in my stepson's truck. And it wasn't a very nice truck. It wasn't a jalopy, but it wasn't a nice truck. And I'm standing there in a pair of track pants and a t-shirt with this on. A woman walked up to me and goes, "What are you wearing?" And I'm at the pump pumping gas. She said, "You smell so good. I need to introduce you to my daughter." I said, "That would be nice, ma'am." I said, "But I'm married." She said, "Well, I can't do that then, but whatever it is you got on smells good." And I said, "It's Playboy, Super Playboy." And here it is, Playboy Super Playboy, nice, sweet, pineapple-y fragrance. I think that would be a great one for a youngster to wear. Not the best performing fragrance in the world, but it was an extremely inexpensive fragrance. I think it was around $3, $3.99 or something like that. So what more could you ask for? And that was Sunday. Sunday was a fairly warm day, even though it's been a pretty cool month of May down here in the Southeast. It hasn't been hot, which is surprising, but I'm sure it's coming. That was Playboy Super Playboy. That's what I wore Sunday, which was the 21st. Now, Monday, I had a doctor's appointment, so I had to get ready to go to the doctor, and I wore something that I thought was gentlemanly, smelled good and easy, from the house of, get my Rick Ross on, Givenchy. It is Givenchy's Gentleman, and this is just a nice, clean, warm, gentlemanly citrus fragrance. That's what this is. Just something nice, easy to wear. Again, it's not the best performing fragrances, but I really feel like these type of fragrances just don't do well on my skin. Or maybe I go nose blind to them. Maybe you can smell them, and I just go nose blind to them because they're really light. They're not monster projectors, and they're not made with the highest quality of oils. They're cologne concentrate. They're EDT concentration. So they're not made with the best quality of oils. But nonetheless, it is still a good smelling fragrance, and I picked this up from a fellow cologne head, a sub of mine. I like it. It smells good. Givenchy Gentleman. Givenchy Gentleman cologne. I think that's what that's called. Yes, Givenchy Gentleman cologne. So maybe this is a cologne concentration, or maybe that's just what it's called. I was looking for, and it's called Givenchy Gentleman cologne is what this is. Whew. Y'all youngsters out there, man, stay young. You get old, your brain get to moving in 15,000 different directions. All right, and that's what I wore to the doctor's appointments, and that was Monday the 22nd. And what I wore to work that night is another. I was just in a fresh mood because it was a little bit warm, a little bit, it was pretty. So I just wanted to wear some of my freshies, man. Don't hate me. From the house of Penguin. It is Penguin's Premium Blend. And this bottle is very indicative of how this fragrance smells. Yep. Fresh, lemony, citrusy. It's just got a nice, cool, refreshing vibe to it. I like it. I like it a lot. And this was one that you could you could pick up at the time I got it. Everybody was clamoring to get this one, and it was hard to find because people were buying it, and then all of a sudden people stopped buying it. But this was one that you could pick up for under $20 easily. As a matter of fact, it was like $15 for this size bottle. Penguin is a very gentlemanly cologne house. Everything that Penguin makes is gentlemanly, from their hats to their shirts to their, they don't make loud clothing, they don't make obnoxious clothing. They make everything for a guy that wants a certain look and to be seen a certain way, and their fragrances fall right into that same wheelhouse. This is a nice citrus, gentlemanly fragrance. It will put you in the mind of fragrances like John Varvatos Artisan Pure and Dior Cologne. It will put you in the mind frame of those because you're going to have a bright citrus note, but it's not the same as those. But yet at the same time, it is still a very cool and refreshing fragrance. From the House of Penguin, it is premium blend. I think I have all of these Penguins, 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is premium, signature, iconic, premium, signature, iconic, and then I think original. I think those are the 4. They're all pretty good. I think it's one I don't like. I think it's the original blend, and it's not that I don't like it, it's just beyond basic, if that makes any sense. And that brings us to Tuesday. Tuesday, I dug off in my collection and pulled out one. I wish these guys still made fragrances. They don't anymore, but still get a lot of compliments when I wear fragrances like this, and it's from the House of 3-in-1. And they are no longer making fragrances, and I hate that, but this is Austrian Fire. I did a lot of work with those guys. They sent me a lot of stuff. And what this is a barbershop style fragrance. It's a fougere with a little bit of aquaticness to it. It's very warm, it's very fresh and inviting, but at the same time, it's very masculine. We'll put you in the mind of Le Male and fragrances like that. It's definitely a barbershop style fragrance, but from the House of 3-in-1, it is Austrian Fire. Not gonna spend too much time talking about that because you can't get it anymore and all that stuff. I'm proud to have it in my collection. It's many other 3-in-1 fragrances, and they are really, really good. Those guys did great work, and they're super good people. Okay, which brings us to Wednesday, which was my last day to work that week for a while because they changed my schedule just a little bit for the week. And I went with a fragrance that blew me away the first time I smelled it. I love it. I love it. From the House of Azzaro, it is Azzaro's Wanted Tonic, and I like this fragrance. This is where I feel like the people that do marketing for certain companies just don't have their finger on the pulse and they make mistakes. This fragrance is wrongly named, period, point blank. If the name of this fragrance was Wanted Cologne is what this should have been named, and it would have sold more. Wanted Tonic throws you off because you see this juice and then you see the name, so you're expecting this tropical blast and this, ease. No. What this is a toned down, smooth out, low-key version of the original Wanted that I happen to think smells really, really good. I like this fragrance. I do. And I just picked it up and I couldn't wait to wear it. And it just smells like a fresher version of the original Wanted. Maybe that's why they went with Tonic. Maybe it's something in it. Maybe there's some notes in it that's supposed to give you the mojito effect or something like that. I don't get that. I get a nice, almost violet leaf, almost original Wanted, just a smoother, chiller, more laid back version. Now, performance on this wasn't the best, or again, it could be me going nose blind to it. 4.5, maybe 5 hours. So look for this at a discount. And if you find somebody selling this for 15, 20 bucks, definitely pick it up. I think it is worth having in your collection, and I think you will enjoy it. Nice evening out, close encounter scent. I think this would go great on a date night, much like the original Wanted. I do think this has a little bit more of a daytime to evening feel as opposed to evening to night, but still it smells good. Nobody's gonna tell you that you smell bad with this on. This is a nice little addition to any collection. And I think when that fragrance gets discontinued, and it will, and they stop making it and supplies dry up, people are going to be clamoring to get it, and that's just crazy to me. But that's what I wore Wednesday. Now to a switch in my schedule because I was off Thursday because I needed me to work Saturday. I don't think I have these in the right order, but still I wore this fragrance. I think I wore this fragrance Friday. I did, so I'm going to swap. I know what I did. Hold on. Man, I got these out of order because I know that's not what I wore Thursday. Because I went to the doctor Friday. So maybe I wore that Thursday. Let's go with that. Technical difficulties. My scent of the day, Thursday, was another one that I had just picked up and could not wait to wear it again. And it is from the house of Al Haramain, and it is Amber Oud Rouge. And you know what this is. You know what it is. 49ers all day. Chitty chitty bang bang. 49er gang gang. Not no Kansas City Chiefs, Lamar. And this is a Bach 540 clone, and it's a good one. It really is. It's good staying power, lasts a long time, compliment getter. Be careful with this one though, because it's tricky. It's been discontinued, so I think the prices of it are gonna go up. It's still plenty in circulation right now. My suggestion to you is buy a bottle and then buy a backup bottle. Yeah, Bach 540 clone, Al Haramain, nice, easy to wear. Yeah, that's what I wore Thursday. Friday, I had a doctor's appointment. I had to go get my eyes checked. Good news, my eyes are not red and bloodshot after I leave the eye doctor this time because I did not have to get my shots. So that was a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I went with something from the house of Lalique. And it is the horse's head, Equus. I think I'm saying that right. I practiced it the last time. Equus. And I like this fragrance, man. I really like this. And this is borderline niche. In my book, this is a niche fragrance. To me, Lalique is a niche house simply because they don't make fashion. I understand that they make pens and glassware and maybe even some watches or something. But to me, this is niche. It's affordable niche, but it's niche. In the category of niche that it's not designer, not in the category of niche as it's eccentric. But nonetheless, whether we agree or disagree that it's niche, we can agree that it smells good. And this is definitely for the $30 to $35 that you're gonna pay for this. One that you need to get in your collection. Very beautiful fragrance. I like it a lot. I'll be honest with you. I feel like the man every time I leave the house. I just do. But when I put this type of stuff on right here, my head goes up a little bit further. Shoulders go back. And I'm walking by, you know. I have theme music playing when I walk in. It's like ding, 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 ding. I had that theme music playing, man. And I can't reach it, so I'll put it back later. But that's what I wore the first part of Friday. The second part of Friday, I wore something from the house of Dapper. And it is their version of Ojan. Now, I had to consult with JP because I've never smelled the OG Ojan. Say that 3 times fast. This does have a Harrod type of vibe to it. But I think it is the Ojan as I did my research. You know, it's supposed to have a little bit of a cinnamon apple pie type of vibe. I think the apple pie kind of lays in the background. The spices are up top, which I think is what makes me think so much of Harrod. Either way, it still smells good. Either whether it's Ojan, Harrod, whether they made a mistake or whatever. This is a good smelling fragrance, and I like it. I like it a lot. Now, my friend that I was with Friday night did not like this one. said it was too strong, too spicy, and whatever. I liked it. I liked the way I smelled because it was a little bit cool and rainy Friday, but still I love rainy nights. Just call me Eddie Rabbits or Kravitz, whatever his name is. I think it's Rabbits. This smells good to me though. I like it. I think Dapper did a good job with this fragrance, and I like this little travel case atomizer thingy. When I go on vacation this year, and I'm going somewhere, I'm gonna get me about 3 or 4 of these, and that's what I'm gonna take with me, and that's what I'm gonna wear. I'm not gonna bother trying to take anything from my collection. I'm gonna take stuff like that and stuff like God of Fire, because these bottles are just, that smells so good. That's another story for another day. Okay, that's what I wore Friday. Saturday, I had to go to work, and that brings us to the end, almost to the end of this video. I had to work a rare Saturday morning, went in at 8, got off at 4, so don't feel too bad for me. It wasn't nothing too stressful. And I wanted to wear something just that was fresh, that smelled good, and that I haven't worn. And I was sitting there thinking, what do I want to wear? I got it. Joop Iced. Don't sleep on this. Don't sleep on this. Summertime is fastly approaching us. This is a good, oh man, this is a good one. This is just a pretty fragrance. It just smells good. Joop did a really good job with this one. There's several fragrances from Joop that I want to get my nose on too. I'll just tell you, there's 4 or 5 fragrances that are on my wish list. The new Azzaro Wanted Parfum, Most Wanted Parfum. Azzaro's Chrome Parfum is one that I want. And is it Joop? Is it Joop Home Intense? A Joop Parfum. It may be both, but those are just some inexpensive fragrances that I want to pick up. But anyway, with this one right here, man, this is a nice fragrance. Nice fragrance. It's got a fresh, dryer sheet type of vibe. Every time I say this, I get killed in the comments, but it does. It reminds me of Mont Blanc Individuel. They have the same type of vibe to me. Same vibe. And people are gonna be like, no, Trey, they don't smell anything alike. They do to me. Can't tell me what my nose be smelling when I'm smelling it. But nonetheless, this is a beautiful little fragrance, but it smells really, really clean, like really clean laundry. This is one of those fragrances that maybe should have been marketed as unisex, because I could definitely see a woman wear this. Yes, it does lean masculine, very masculine at that, but at the same time, it does have enough playfulness that I could see a young lady and a young gentleman wearing this. Joop Home Ice. I like that fragrance. I like it a lot, and that's what I wore to work. And then that evening, I wore a fragrance that I am on the fence about. I could not wait to get this fragrance. And I don't know if it's because I got a bad batch. I bought it from Macari. I don't know if it was just improperly stored or if it's been tampered with or what. But I didn't get any performance. And again, I consulted with my fragrance homeboy, JP from JP Fragrances, Jacari Pike, and we talked about it. The fragrance is Valentino Born Aroma Yellow Dreams. I didn't get much projection or much longevity out of this. And again, I've said that throughout this video, so it could easily possibly be this. But I don't know. I love the scent profile. Oh, that smells so good. You get that blast of pineapple. No, not a Ventus, but you get that up at the top. It smells really, really good, but I don't know. I'm gonna give it a few more wearings, and then if it doesn't work, I may sell it. I'm still doing some research on it. It's a beautiful fragrance, and it smells really, really nice, and I am so glad and excited to have this. Even if I have to sell this bottle, I will be researching and finding me another bottle, but it smells good. It's pineapple-y, and then it turns into warm with a little bit of spice. And then on my skin, it was gone in 60 seconds, like Eleanor. You movie buffs will get that. But anyway, nonetheless, yeah, there goes that gingerbread. Yep, there it is. But this was my fragrance of the night Saturday, which brings us to the end of the week. And Saturday, again, was a little bit rainy, rained just a little bit. I think I went to the movies. I know I went to the movies. Yeah, so there you have it. That is my recap of fragrances that I wore throughout the week. Now, I do not know what I'm going to do next. I'll probably try to come up with an idea or concept to bring you a list video of some sort, because I don't have any more fragrances coming in. I'm broke. I was broke, y'all. But anyway, I'm rich in other categories, so I'm rich in viewership. Shout out to you guys too. Thank you all for being the best part of this channel. You have no idea how much it means to me and how much you mean to me. With that being said, after a long day of work, I'm gonna get off of here, get my back some rest, relax, chill, edit this video and get it out so you can see it. You already know the drill. Listen, I love you all and thank you so much for constantly returning to the scene of the crime and for being the best part of this channel. Until next time, guys, peace.